Max, congratulations, your third Bluey tonight. Talk us through how it feels.
Yeah, very excited. They got announced on stage by Clint that our V called Nathan, which is something that I never thought I'd be able to do. Growing up watching Nathan, Nathan was like an idol of our football club. And then to ever think that I could win one, let alone the same amount as Nathan, and I think I've captained the same amount of games as him as well. Yeah, that's something pretty special, and to also win the Bluey Truscott is a reason why the award's named after him. He was a good young player, but more importantly, he was an inspiring leader and inspiring team player, and to have an award named after him is pretty cool.
Clint also mentioned on stage that you've had career best stats across multiple areas and an 8th All-Australian Blazer. How do you keep pushing yourself to the next level?
Yeah, if Clint didn't, I was going to talk about my stats, so I'm glad someone did. Yeah, it's something that I'm most proud of. I've obviously won a lot of individual accolades along the way, and it might be something that I might be excited by at the end of my career, but right now my excitement is based off longevity and the fact that I'm able to keep playing good football at the age I am. 33 is not old in the big world, but it is in football, and to be able to still pull out some numbers in the back end of my career is something that I hold pretty close.
It's obviously no surprise this season didn't end how we wanted it to, but probably a shining light for many D's fans was the way that you were able to stand up both individually and from a leadership point of view as captain. What was it like in those moments when you try and feel like you have to be the one to step up? How do you deal with that sort of pressure?
That's almost the art of leadership, is the vice versa of that, is to be able to park yourself and let others stand up at that time as well. Constantly I find leading is something that is challenging, and I run by a simple motto of head on the pillow test. And everything I sort of think, if I've done it right or if I've nailed it, as long as I can put my head on the pillow and say Max Gawn did that the way Max Gawn should have, that's all I really sort of think about. So in those big moments, yeah, I'd love to kick a goal or take the mark, but I'd also love Cozzy to stand up and do it. I'd also love young Cade Chandler to stand up and do it. And if I'm constantly thinking that I need to be that person, I'm taking away potentially what we could see from these young guys. So the answer to that long-winded answer is it's a balancing act.
Nice ending there. And just lastly, obviously you were the winner at the end of it, but there was some young demons who got their highest finish in a best and fairest count, the likes of Jake Bowie, Kasai Pickett, all really young demons and clearly the future of the club. What is it like to see them recognised?
Yeah, Bowser was probably in front at one point early on and went to half forward late. That might have cost him, actually. And Cozzy missed the first few, which may have helped me. And then, Track's impressive, able to be bounced back. I think Track's probably at fault of his own high standards, that he's won a couple of All-Australians and a couple of Blueies. But I think he's like a top 5 scoring involvement player in the comp. I think he's still played to an incredibly high level. And then, yeah, like you said, Jake Bowie, Cade Chandler. Who was 5th? Salo, he's not as young.
No.
But impressive.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good to see them get rewarded.
Well, I think that's a good way to end it. Congrats again, Max.
Thank you.
Want more content? Click on the videos below and keep the momentum going. I'll catch you in the next one.